Hello friends, today we shall discuss exercise 14.5 question number 3. Draw the perpendicular bisector of xy whose length is 10.3 cm. A. Take any point P on the bisector drawn. Examine whether Px is equal to Py. B. M is the midpoint of xy. What can you say about the lengths of mx and xy? First of all, let us take a ruler. Here we are taking a ruler, right? And after that, we have to draw a line whose length is 10.3 centimeter. Let us draw a line whose length is 10.3 centimeter. Right? We have taken a line whose length is 10.3 centimeter and the name of this line is xy. Therefore, we are writing the name of this line as xy. Right? Here, the name of this line is xy. So this is x and this is y. Right? I have to draw a perpendicular bisector of xy. Right? For that, you have to take a compass. Let us take a compass here. We are taking a compass. Right? Now, put the pointer here. The pointer should be at point x. Pointer is at point x, and draw and take a curve more than half of the line. More than half. Up to here you are taking, right? And now draw a curve. Take x as the put the pointer on point x and take a curve here, right? In the same way, you will take another pointer at this point. Take the pointer at point x and take another curve. Take another curve, right? Now place the pointer at point y. Place the pointer at y and take another curve here. Let us take the pointer at point y, and take another curve here. Again, take the pointer at y take the pointer at point y at this point and take another curve here. Right? Now take the point. This is point xy. This is O point. This point is O and this is P. Now join OP, right, with the help of ruler. join OP with the help of the ruler. Now draw this line. Here you see, we got the 2 point. We got OP is the perpendicular bisector of XY, right? We have the length of XY, the length of XY, line segment XY, X, Y, the length of line segment XY we have taken is 10.3 centimeter. We have taken is 10.3 centimeter, 10.3 centimeter, right? Now, question number A. Take any point P on the bisector drawn. Examine whether Px is equal to Py. Right. Let us take any point P on the bisector. Suppose this is a point we have taken here. Right. This is point P. This we have taken point P. Now, if we draw Px and Py with the help of ruler, let us join Px and Py. Let us join Px. Right. Let us join this line, that is, to join line Px, let us draw this line Px. Px. Now let us draw Py. Let us draw this line Py. Right. Here we have drawn Px and Py. And if we measure the length of these Px and Py, what we will find that, let us check the length of this line. The length of this line is here, you see, Here you see the length of line PY is equal to 6 centimeter. The length of the line PY, the length of the line PY, here is find that PY is equal to 6 centimeter and PX is equal to, let us take the measure the length of PX also. Let us measure the length of PX. Here also you see the length of this PX is also 6 centimeter, right? The length of all this PX is also 6 centimeter, right? It is also 6 centimeter, 6 centimeter, right? Therefore, PY is equal to PX. Therefore, you can say we examine whether PX is equal to PY. Yes, PX is equal to PY. This is the solution of question number A. Now, question number B is, if M is the midpoint of xy, let us take the M is the midpoint of xy. Since xp is the perpendicular bisector of xy, therefore this point is the midpoint, and you can say that M is the midpoint of xy. If M, the name of this midpoint is M, if M is the midpoint of xy, what can you say about the lengths mx and xy, right? You can say that since M is the midpoint of xy, since M is the midpoint M is the midpoint of xy, midpoint of x. Now, since M is the midpoint of xy, since M is the midpoint of xy, right? Therefore, you can say that xm is equal to my, is equal to my, right? Now, from the figure, we can say that xy, the line segment xy, will be equal to xm plus xy, xm plus my plus my. Here you see that xm equal to my, therefore you can write here that xm, and in place of my you can write xm plus xm, or mx, right? Or you can write the length as mx also, that is 2mx, 2mx. This is xy, right? Therefore, we can say that the relation between xy and mx is xy is twice of length mx, right? or you can say that xy length is twice of length mx. Therefore, you can say that line segment xy, line segment, line segment xy, line segment xy is twice the line segment mx, twice the line segment mx, right? What is the question? Draw a perpendicular bisector of xy whose length is 10.3 centimeter. We have taken xy length, that is length is 10.3 centimeter, and draw a perpendicular bisector, that is O and P is the perpendicular bisector. We have changed the name P here. We take the name as another name, right? This we will rub this one P, because we have taken already one point P. Therefore, we rub this P. Okay. Okay. We will rub this P1 P, and let us take this point as B. Take let us take this point as B point. Therefore, this point is B, suppose. Right, this point is B. Therefore, you can say that this is not point P, this is point P. Therefore, we have taken this is the OB is the perpendicular bisector, right? Now take a point P on the bisector. We have taken a point P on the bisector and drawn this line PX and PY. By measurement, we have shown that PX and PY are equal. Yes, they are equal. That is PX equal to PY. If M is the midpoint of X, so you have taken a point M, that is the midpoint, because it is the perpendicular bisector of the line XY. The M is the midpoint. Since M is the midpoint of XY, if M is the midpoint of xy, what can you say about the lengths of mx and xy, right? Since M is the midpoint of xy, therefore you can say that xm is equal to my, right? Or xy is equal to xm xy total length is equal to xm plus my, or xm plus xm, or mx you can say, right? Therefore xy is equal to twice of mx. Therefore you can say that line segment xy is twice the line segment mx. This is the solution of question number 3. Dear friends, if you like this video, please subscribe, like and share. Thank you everybody for watching this video.